So, a bit of breaking news here on the footballchronicle.com. Was just getting ready to sign off for the day, but some news has broken when it comes to the referees in the Premier League, and specifically David Coote, one of the Premier League referees, has been suspended by the PGMOL. He's no longer going to take any part in refereeing games, whether that is physically at the game or as a fourth official or as a VAR assistant, because there's a video that's been circulating online with comments that he's made towards both Liverpool Football Club and also their former manager Jurgen Klopp. So let me just explain what's happened. There's a very handy article here on skynews.com, so shout out to these guys for covering it, because yeah, when I first heard this I thought, what's happened here? And the video is pretty damning, to say the least, so I'll just get into that. I would show you the video, but I can't because of copyright and all that good stuff. And also, it would get my video demonetized as well, because unfortunately there are some pretty rude words in it. So, a Premier League referee has been suspended after a video appeared to show him making derogatory comments about Liverpool Football Club and their former manager. In the footage, David Coote uses an expletive to describe former Reds boss Jurgen Klopp. Now, I've seen a few different articles on this as well. BBC have said that they can't verify whether it is David Coote or not. It is David Coote. It's 100% him, unless it is his twin brother that we don't know about until just now. The guy looks exactly like him. It's him. Klopp left Liverpool in the summer after almost 9 years in charge of the Merseyside club. In the clip, Coote also appears to describe Liverpool FC as poo. I'll just use I'll use some words to sub in basically, because I can't use swear words here on the footballchronicle.com, unfortunately. But you can see the article, you can see what he said, you can figure it out. Refereeing body, the PGMOL, said David Coote has been suspended with immediate effect pending a full investigation. PGMOL will be making no further comment until that process is complete. In the clip, Coote is described as having been the fourth official during a match involving Liverpool Football Club. Asked what he thought of the game, he said Liverpool were bad. When asked what he thought of Jurgen Klopp, he replies, see you next Tuesday, absolute see you next Tuesday. Yes, he does use the big bad word for that twice. Asked why he would describe the Germany winger in that, winger, he was a fullback during the day, the Germany manager in that way, he continues, aside from having a right pop at me when I reffed against Burnley in lockdown, then he accused me of lying, then he had a right pop at me, and I've got no interest in speaking to someone who is very arrogant. So I do my best not to speak to him. He later suggests that he likes former Liverpool player James Milner, describing him as alright. At least he's not had to go at everybody in this. In a second clip shared online, which I've not seen this one by the way, but I can imagine, the man also says, just to be clear, that last video can't go anywhere. Another man is in the clip and he says he's a Premier League referee before adding, let's not ruin his career. Coote officiated Liverpool's most recent Premier League game, a 2-0 win over Aston Villa on Saturday night. He was criticised by some fans after Liverpool forward Mohamed Salah was brought down by Aston Villa player Leon Bailey, and that's not going to help all these rumours going around about the guy now. Liverpool forward Darwin Núñez went on to score after play wasn't stopped, but a replay showed Coote had chosen not to stop the game because he believed the challenge on Salah wasn't a foul, rather than because he wanted the Reds to keep their advantage. Coote also played a part in a controversial decision not to award Liverpool a penalty during their Premier League match against Arsenal in December 2023. Referee Chris Kavanagh didn't give a penalty after the ball made contact with Martin Odegaard's hand in the penalty area. Coote, as the VAR official, confirmed the on-field decision. However, referees chief Howard Webb later said that this was the wrong call and that Liverpool should have been awarded a penalty. So, this is going to stoke all kinds of rumours about him being biased against Liverpool, given the decision of the weekend, given that decision in the past. There might well be decisions that Coote has made that have been controversial but beneficial to Liverpool. I can't give any examples of them right now because I don't know who referees each game all the time. Someone out there will probably be able to tell me, but two wrongs don't make a right. There are going to be more than rumours about this guy being biased against Liverpool, given what he said about them. Now, like I said, I've seen this video, I've seen the first video, I've not seen the second one, although the only thing in there apparently is him saying, look, don't share this around, this will ruin my career. Now, I'm just going to give some of my thoughts, and I'm going to stress and emphasise that these are my thoughts. These are not the beliefs of the footballchronicle.com. These are just my thoughts right here. These thoughts might be wrong. I'm just going off the evidence that I'm seeing in front of me right now. I'm just going on what the PGMOL are going to be going off as well. And he looks drunk or something in that video. It's literally, if you see the video, it's literally just him on a sofa or something with some dude who's filming him. No idea who this other guy is. It is 100% Coote who is the other person on this video. It's him. It has to be. There's no doubt about that. Why this has been posted now, don't know. Maybe Coote said something to the person that filmed it. Don't know. No idea. And this has obviously been circulated, or with the intent to be circulated privately, and maybe someone shared it to someone outside of that group, and now it's just found its way online. Don't know. It's impossible to say. But the fact is that he is openly insulting a Premier League club, a former Premier League manager, and he referees games. And, you know, there's certain biases that you can't have in football as a referee. You can't openly do things like this. So he has, for a lack of a better term, put the game into disrepute, and he's going to get sacked. I've no doubt about that. I don't know how you can defend yourself with this one. You know, I mean, there's no doubt that referees out there have clubs they prefer to referee, some that they don't. But you don't go out and say it publicly like that, because otherwise then everybody's going to accuse you. Oh, you said this about Liverpool years ago. His career as a referee is over. It has to be, I'm afraid. I don't like to see people get their work ended in this way. It's not nice, but what he said is not nice either. So yeah, go look at the video if you want. Like I said, there's some really nasty words in it if you go for the uncensored version. Why this has been put online now, no idea, but it's him. And obviously this was just him mouthing off, him having a go at Liverpool. Like I said, he looks drunk or something, or worse. I mean, I'm sure these guys get drugs tested, quite regularly, so I doubt it's anything stronger. But he looks drunk and he's just having a rant. He's just tearing into Liverpool. It might have been, we don't know when this was filmed either. I mean, this might have been years ago. This might have been, I remember, I'm sure Burnley beat Liverpool at Anfield, and you remember when Liverpool had that really, really awful home run? They went years unbeaten at home, and they lost like 5 or 6 games during lockdown at home, and Burnley were one of the teams to beat them. That might be the game that he's referring to, and if it is, obviously, that would explain maybe why Jurgen gave him such a horrible time, because he wouldn't have been happy after that. He would have been blaming the referees and all sorts. I mean, this is a man that, with the greatest respect to him, used to blame the length of the grass at some stadiums and how wet the grass was during games. So he would have definitely had a go at him for it, and he might have just had a few beers after the game, might have gone to a mate's house and just started to rant about it, and then his mate was like, oh, let's get this on camera, let's get this, let's film this or whatever and send it to my mates. I'm just speculating. There's a lot we don't know about this, but it has come absolutely out of the blue, and there'll be an investigation. I'm sure he's been suspended for the meantime, but yeah, he's going to lose his job as a referee. You can't go on as a referee and be that clearly biased, have that on the record. But what do you guys think? Do you think Coote should be sacked from his position as a referee? And if you're a Liverpool fan, what do you make of his comments? I'm interested to hear what you think about this. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below as always, guys, and of course for much more football content, hopefully a little less like this, do keep it tuned here to thefootballchronicle.com. Like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll see you very soon, guys. Have a good one.